Hi everyone, and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I am so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is going to be a general message for the sign of Libra. This could be Libra anywhere in your birth chart. Cross-watchers, you're welcome as well. Flip the roles however you see fit, but everyone, please only take what resonates with you in your particular situation and gently release what doesn't. If you're interested in a personal reading or a session with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below. For those on TikTok, you'll find that right on my profile. And if this message supports y'all in any way, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and for those on YouTube, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Alrighty, Libra. Before we get into all of this, the energy that I was picking up in the pre-shuffle is that there is somebody from your past, or somebody that you're still kind of currently dealing with, maybe even still on an energetic level. Somebody here is wanting to, I don't want to say they want to come in and apologize, but I think they're trying to say that something here was a misunderstanding, or that's what they want you to believe, is that something here was a misunderstanding. I feel like they're only doing this because they're trying to save face, because they know that they are going to be receiving some kind of karma, whether that is spiritually or physically. Somebody here is getting imprisoned. Take that however it resonates. This person could be a Cancer or could have a June birthday, so they could either be a Cancer Leo cusp, or they could be a Cancer somehow, or something here happened in June, either June of this year or something, or you met this person in June. That could be extremely significant for y'all. Something is happening in the near future, and I feel like it's happening within the next 30 days. I think that's why this person wants to come in and claim that something was a misunderstanding after all of this time. It's mostly because they've already been caught. So it's like they don't want to come across as bad as it seems. So yeah, let us open up the space, Libra. I call upon my full divine counsel in this sacred moment. Yahweh, eternal flame and sovereign creator. Elohim, divine architects of form and frequency. Sophia, holy mother of wisdom, womb, and word. Papa Legba, opener of the gates, keeper of the crossroads. Hecate, queen of witches, guardian of shadow and flame. Yeshua, ascended master of unconditional love and truth. My beloved ancestors of the blood, spirit, and stars. The archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, and the eternal light of my Lyran soul. Stand with me now. Surround this space in truth, clarity, and protection. Let every card reveal only what serves the highest path. Let falsehood fall. Let wisdom rise. May I be a clear vessel for divine messages. May my words honor both shadow and light. May no harm enter, no distortion pass through. I read as Flamekeeper, Priest, and Sovereign Starseed. I read with purpose, integrity, and divine permission. I open this reading in full trust and alignment. So it is, so it has always been, and so it shall be. Alrighty, Libra, we're going to begin with the tarot dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute, so if you're sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and divine counsel. What is going on in Libra energy, and what is it that Libra needs to know at this time? Okay. There's a new beginning that's getting ready to take place here in your life with this Fool. I feel like this is something that you've already have been taking some kind of steps towards. I feel like it's like you've been setting yourself up for the plunge, for the dive. It's like you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's, making sure that everything that needs to be wrapped up and taken care of is being finalized at this moment. We also have the Star. This is about your prayers being answered. There's something here that you surrendered to the divine. You let something go. Meaning, for some reason, it's something here about you did not receive. Not receive. It's something about you not going in something with revenge in mind. I think you decided to see it for what it was and decided to no longer give energy to something because it wasn't worth your time or your effort anymore. Even trying to get your lick back, it didn't matter. This has something to do with... I feel like this has something to do with the way that you have been seeing someone or a group of people. It's like with the new refreshed eyes here. We also have the King of Swords, that strong Libra energy. The King of Swords is somebody here who holds a lot of integrity. This is somebody here that speaks their truth, somebody here that sticks to the facts. It's not about the feelings, it's about the facts. It's about the evidence, and it's about doing what is right, what is just. That's why you're getting ready to take some type of leap of faith and a new beginning. Maybe you were attached to an individual here that was, or a group of people that were tugging on your energy here because they didn't want you to do what was best for you. They wanted you to do what was best for them. Something here about wanting to keep up with appearances. We have the Wheel of Fortune right here. It is sideways, but it looks like it's coming in. You're definitely getting ready to turn the wheel in your favor. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This has to do with your independence. This has to do with your ability to be able to stand on your own and what you feel stable in and what you feel confident in. Somebody wanted you... It's given the energy of like they wanted you to need them. We have the Seven of Wands. This has to do with you having to stand your ground as well, up against some kind of opposition that you were dealing with. And this has to do with people who were trying to distort the truth and distort the facts. It was all about their feelings. It was never about the truth. And I keep on emphasizing that because I feel like this energy almost feels like you were kind of like, am I the only one that's seeing this? Like you kind of felt like you were going crazy a little bit, but I also feel like that was part of the manipulation that they were trying to do. That's why somebody wants to claim and say that something is now a misunderstanding. Oh, you misunderstood it. We just wanted the best for you. I wanted the best for you. But if somebody really truly wants the best for you, why do they have to lie and not tell you the truth? Why do they need to withhold information? That's why, with this, you surrendering, it's like, you know what? The only feeling, it's not like you're not mad, you're not angry. Yeah, you may be a little bit of those things, and you may be a little bit upset, but I feel like it's mostly like you're looking at this person or this group as if they're just a joke. You're just, like, so unimpressed and so unamused that you're just like... I'm better off without you. We have the Death card. And we have the Sun. Yeah, see, that's you embracing this ending, embracing this transformation here. And also, whatever's going down, whatever is being revealed to you about this person or this group of people, whatever is being revealed to you is being universally driven with all of these major arcana cards out here. It's interesting because we also have Judgment right here, dead in the middle. Judgment is facing a Hierophant in the reverse. So you were dealing with somebody here who was somewhat of a corrupt leader. This is somebody here who was trying to act like they were chosen by God to lead people, but this is somebody here who had ulterior motives. This could even be dealing with somebody here, kind of like the energy of a corrupt gang member, or like a corrupt cult, or a corrupt group, or a corrupt boss, or even a corrupt father figure of sorts. This person is being put under judgment here for misusing their pulpit, for misusing their authority. And this all has to do with getting in the way of what it is that you have been manifesting. People here wanting you to be confused and missing out on opportunities. The ones that you have been asking for. It's like somebody here was purposely trying to cloud your judgment. Universe, tell us more, please, for Libra. Yeah, see, we have Judgment and we have the Sun. It's giving the energy that somebody here was trying to implant information or false information into you in order to have you move the way that they wanted you to move, to make the choices that they wanted you to make. It's kind of like somebody here was a master of puppets. That song from Metallica, like trying to pull your strings, essentially. Until you finally broke free with this sword by sticking to the truth, by sticking to the facts. We also have the Tower here. You decided to let something fall. You decided to let some kind of contract go that wasn't serving you. Universe. We have the Four of Swords. And the Magician. This is resting and recovering here. This is also giving the death of an old self. Like whatever has taken place, whatever has transpired, that old version of you is never going to come back. You said goodbye. You've mourned that old version of you. I mean, they didn't leave you much of a choice once you came to the truth. And this all has to do, again, with what you're manifesting. This has to do with your own inner power, with your free will, and with your choice. It's like somebody here was messing with your free will. Universe, please tell us more. The Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, see, somebody here was trying to sabotage you. They were actively working against you. Actively working against you. Queen of Wands. This is somebody here that is, they don't have much to offer. This is somebody here that could use their looks, their charm, their body to get what it is that they want. This is somebody that's really lacking authenticity. This is somebody here that copies other people and what it is that they're doing, what it is that they're wearing. There's no individuality here. This could be a feminine energy. Definitely a feminine energy. This is somebody here that is all looks, no brain. All looks, no heart. The Eight of Pentacles. They wanted to be attached for you for some kind of stability. They wanted to be attached to something here that you were building, excuse me. We'll take that as a confirmation. And now we have the Queen of Swords. This is somebody here who was never your equal, but wanted to present themselves to be as if they were on your team or that they were one of you. I don't know, this is given like gold digger vibes, male or female. Because, listen, they come in all shades. You've been dealing with somebody here who was an opportunist. And I don't know, something about being attached to you. Maybe it's because of whatever. I don't know. I don't know you personally, Libra. I don't know if it's because you come from money or you've built something here for yourself. Or maybe you're just good looking. Maybe you're very well known in your community and somebody's like, ooh, if I'm attached to Libra, that'll elevate me. It'll make them feel better about themselves. And then them trying to do all that manipulation in order to maintain that status quo for them. And even using something here about children. Like maybe there's a child here involved somehow, Libra, for some of you. And maybe somebody here has been like using their own family and was like, well, you know, you're a parent now and, you know, you have this responsibility. It's giving shotgun wedding. It's really what it's giving. It's giving like somebody here trying to hold you to trying to trap you in by using some kind of old traditions. Universe, tell me more for Libra. We have the Queen of Coins. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed. See, they were trying to rob from you. They essentially wanted you to undercut and undervalue yourself. But the truth is that now that you've had this ego death, and maybe these people were able to this is like very heavy energy, Libra, because it's giving, for some of you, they wanted what you were attached to. And for others of you, it's kind of like I don't know why they wanted you so bad, because for some of you, they wanted what you had, or they wanted you to provide for them, and for others of you, it's like they were throwing gifts your way in hopes that you could be bought. Essentially, either way, somebody here wanted you to sell fragments and pieces of your soul over to them. It's like they wanted you to submit to their will in order to in order to create and manifest the reality that they wanted, and they did it by trying to control you. This could be like some version of mind control with all the manipulation here. They wanted you to believe a lie that they planted in order to redirect you to them. You could be dealing with the karmic here, who went as far as to like separate you from someone or something here that you had your eyes set on, and they robbed you of a golden opportunity with this Ace of Coins in the reverse. Maybe they robbed you from a Queen of Pentacles, male or female, somebody very nurturing, somebody very kind, somebody here who knows their value, somebody here who follows through with what it is that they promise that they're going to do. Four of Pentacles. That's why they did it, because they wanted to hold on to you. You helped elevate their image in some kind of way. You know what's giving? It's giving that somebody here doesn't want to take accountability for their own self, for their own actions, for their own consequences. Because if you were to separate from them, then people are going to start questioning them. What happened? And then that's when their whole story and illusion would fall apart. So what they did was they made matters worse. Universe, please tell us more for Libra. We have Axe, forces working against you. giving the energy of, like, if I can't have you, then no one else can. We have January. Something here could have happened in January. Well, this guy has a big nose. It's giving Pinocchio vibes. I don't know. Somebody here has been lying. Or maybe there was a lie that was implanted in January. And somebody here did not know how to get out of it, so they just kept adding and adding and adding to it. Because they were actively working against you. We have needle and thread. A sincere wish is going to be granted. But that came out in the reverse. So it's like whatever they were doing to work against you, in their own delusional mind, like maybe they thought that they were being sincere. It's not going to be granted, whatever it is that they were doing. Universe, tell me more for Libra. We have February and Jug. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn. Light-hearted, carefree time. It's like somebody wanted you to brush off whatever was happening to you, or whatever it is that they were doing to you. We have Wall, misunderstanding. This is exactly the card that came out when I was pre-shuffling. They're wanting to say that, oh, it was all a misunderstanding, Libra. You're not understanding where I'm coming. But the truth is, it's like, you know exactly what it is that they have been up to. But somebody here has been trying to gaslight you. And maybe they were able to gaslight you before in the past. They were able to get away with it. But now that they're being held accountable, the thing is, they don't want to feel the weight, the repercussions of their actions. Like I said, someone here could be going to spiritual jail or physical jail. Like somebody could have even been trying to alter and doctor your documents, screenshots, physical things they were trying to alter in order to have you believe the narrative that they were trying to sell. And if this is spiritually, maybe somebody here was even actively doing black magic. Listen, doing anything with a negative intent is considered like black magic. It's manipulation. And they're trying to claim that it was all a misunderstanding. I don't know, it's given the energy of somebody here thought this was a joke, and maybe they thought that they could play on your naivetism, on your innocence. We have Kite, vacation. Some of you could be taking a vacation soon, or maybe some of y'all need to plan a little getaway. Something here about fishing. Someone here could fish. We have dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So you're going to be receiving some kind of financial gain due to some kind of work that you've done in the past. Universe, tell us more for Libra. We have ear. You are going to be receiving some kind of good news. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Universe, tell me more. Give me one more, please. Thank you. We have not unsuccessful plans. And a wedge. Somebody here was trying to come between someone or something that you want. Their plans are going to be unsuccessful, though, because you started asking yourself the questions, why is this lacking in my life? Why does this always keep happening? You know, and you started asking those questions, and you started connecting those dots. And things didn't make sense to you. That's why you started standing your ground. And that's why this person doubled down more in their lie. Instead of coming clean when they had the chance and the opportunity to speak truth, they doubled down on their lies. This is somebody here. I feel like you're finding out that whoever aided this person, I feel like you're finding out, wow, like nobody was really on my side because you were helping them feed the lie. Happy times are coming and you are going to be receiving some kind of good news. You definitely are. And somebody here is having unsuccessful plans because they had a sincere wish in order to... When you sew, right, with this needle and thread, when you sew, that's when you combine two things together permanently. It's like they were permanently trying to attach themselves to you. They were trying to weave their life story with yours. Again, I don't know why. Whether energetically, they wanted to be attached to you because they wanted to siphon energy from you. Or they wanted you to be able to provide for their lifestyle with that Queen of Wands reversed. It's giving like this is somebody here who preaches about love but doesn't act in love. Universe, please tell us more for Libra. Fake accounts. Somebody here could have been using fake accounts to spy on you via social media or whatever. Maybe even on dating apps. This could be somebody here that you rejected. Or this could be somebody here who made fake accounts in order for you to reject someone or something. To talk you out of something as well. Universe. Tell us more for Libra. This is somebody here who's always partying. Always partying. They're always in it for a good time. This is somebody here who cannot handle life's challenges. This is somebody here who's always trying to escape reality. Somebody here is trying to be all up in your business. Find out what you're doing, what you're up to, trying to control you. This is somebody here who's crying over you. I'm sorry, I don't buy this whole crying over you. I think they're only crying over you because they no longer have access to you. This is somebody here that was really trying to subvert your free will. We have travel, and we have clout hungry. This is somebody here who did not want you to move forward without them. This is somebody here who wants attention. They'll make anything up, they'll say anything that they need to, as long as the attention's on them, and however that attention is, whether it's pity, or I can't believe that happened to you, that's still pity. Yeah, see, somebody here is receiving bad karma for trying to sell you a lie. Universe, tell us more. This is somebody here who's very secretive. They have a lot of skeletons in their closet. Now they're trying to come in and kiss your ass. Yeah, they're trying to fish for comments. This is a romantic love affair. It's giving a karmic who was trying to pretend that they were a divine. and using all of their friends and their little groupies here to help support whatever story they were trying to tell you, whatever they wanted you to believe. This is somebody here who can never be alone. They can't be alone. They need to be constantly surrounded by other people. They cannot sit with themselves. But yet they can plan all these shady things behind the scenes. This is someone here that needs to be in control of everyone and everything. And I think it's only a matter of time before the whole group even turns on them. Before the whole group realizes that, you know what, they too were also a toy to be used. A pawn, essentially. They were all just pawns. This person is not capable of loving other people because they don't know how to love themselves with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who could be hypersexual. They use that as a tactic to manipulate, male or female. I don't know, this is giving trauma bond, like somebody here was trying to keep you trapped in some kind of trauma bond, Libra. They didn't want you to see your value. They didn't want you to see what you were worthy and deserving of. They wanted you to settle for less. Give me one more, universe. Yeah, you're now ignoring this person. This obsessed lover. This is somebody who's dangerously toxic, unhealthy, very possessive. They're very controlling. They're trying to play God by trying to subvert your free will. That's why they're being caught up with all this bad karma. That's why they're being put in spiritual jail. No one's ever going to believe a word that comes out of their mouth anymore. Like the boy who cried wolf or the girl who cried wolf. They were trying to get in the way between you and your own destiny here. And then they're trying to claim, oh, it was all a misunderstanding. Yeah, it was a misunderstanding that I talked shit about that person that you were dating. And this could even be somebody that you met. Maybe, listen, maybe you cheated on somebody, or this person could have manipulated you to feel like, oh, be with me instead. See how fun it can be? See how fun it can be? You know, and they were even trying to make all of your dreams and your fantasies come true. Right? As a way of trying to buy your love, buy your affection. This person is hooked. They were trying to hook you in. They were trying to reel you in. Because that's how toxic this person is. This could even be somebody here who's even claiming to be, I don't know, it's giving High Priestess in the reverse with this Hierophant in the reverse. It really is. It's somebody who's acting like, you know, they're God's gift to the world and that they're so much more superior than other people, and they reeled you in with an image. Just because something looks good on the outside does not mean something is good on the inside. People can be the most attractive on the outside and have the most ugliest souls on the inside. It's about what you're made of, not what you're dressed up in. Universe, please tell us more. Putting on a show. Somebody here is a bugaboo. This is somebody here who uses people for what they have in order to maintain their image. It could be a homosexual. Maybe somebody here was counting on you in order to give them a free ride through life, to take care of them. This person's trash. They're trash. They're trash. And they don't like to stay in the trash bin. We have sex shop. We have check yourself. Yeah, see, there's that sexual energy that I was talking about. Somebody here saying that they can try to make all your dreams come true. Let's open up the Listen, if you can't keep a man or a woman with just you and you need to invite other people in, I don't know, that's just trashy and nasty. I'm just saying. Know your worth and know your value. But if you need to bring an external source in order to keep your man or keep your woman, are they really somebody here that you want to keep? Or is this even someone that you want to entertain? We have police. The police could be involved. Somebody here could be physically going to jail. Maybe somebody here has been using sex? I don't know, maybe somebody here has been a prostitute secretly behind the scenes? But they trying to maintain this image that they're a divine? That they're a divine being? That they're a divine feminine, a divine masculine here, but behind the scenes, you know, they're making ends meet by opening their legs, male or female? Somebody here was trying to put you in your place, or they wanted to keep you in the position that they created for you. Universe, give me one more for Libra. Somebody does not want me to talk. I feel like you've been dealing with somebody here as well who likes to use weaponized fear against you in order to keep you silent. They don't want you to speak. Somebody here is going through major depression now because the tantric sex didn't work. The game is over. It didn't work. Their sexual escapades, it's all over. I don't know what you've been wrapped up in, Libra. I don't even think that this was you. I think that this was somebody here who poisoned your mind to go against everything that you knew to be true, based on some lie that they had some made-up evidence to support. And they either paid off a group of people or they spread their legs for them. I don't know. They gave them something in return in order to help support their narrative. Or maybe this could have been a whole group of people that didn't want you to leave them behind, or that's how they felt that you were going to leave them behind had you had autonomy over your own free will. So let's bring in an external party, right, whether it's a man or a woman, in order to entrap you. This is all a setup by people who didn't want you to escape their control because they needed your energy. And now they're all running away because they know their asses are about to be caught. Excuse me. They never wanted you to rise in your own power. They just wanted to harvest it all for themselves. Universe, please tell us more. Actually, I want to use this one first. Universe, please tell us more for Libra. Starting to get a little bit of a headache. I feel like this whole issue has been a headache for you. It's like you don't know who to believe and who to trust in anymore, because I feel like everybody has been trying to throw everybody underneath the bus. And I feel like that's what the whole surrender thing, it was like, you know what, I want nothing to do with any of this. You can all go kick rocks. Somebody here who lives beyond their means, spending more than one earns, using credit or loans to cover expenses. These are people who only care about appearances. You know, don't spend all of your money trying to look... Don't go broke trying to look rich. And that's exactly what this person does. They go broke trying to look rich. Trying to pretend that they're something that they're not. Conspired to bound you and keep you stuck. That's what they did. They worked together in order to bind you. To keep you trapped. To make you feel like you weren't deserving of much more than what it is that they were offering you. Unrequited, not reciprocated or returned in kind, one-sided love. You cared more for these people than they did for you. You were just a means to something. Something here about an STD. Somebody here could have an STD. Or maybe somebody was trying to claim not to go towards somebody because they had an STD or whatever. I don't know. Somebody here has an STD that they were trying to blame on somebody else. There was a mastermind who orchestrated all of this. Somebody here was denied and rejected. There's a perpetrator, a person who carries out a harmful, illegal, or immoral act. They knew what they were doing was wrong, but they did it anyway. There's a whole undercover operative here, whether that's an undercover police officer that's infiltrated the group, or a new friend that's come in, or I don't know. Somebody here is undercover. Somebody here has been gathering information. Somebody here is a creep. A cold case is about to be solved. A warrant has been issued. Somebody here is seeking an acquittal, but there is some kind of secret feelings. Intimidation. Somebody could even been trying to apply intimidation to get something to be acquitted. You know, and doesn't even have to mean like physically acquitted. Like somebody here could have been using intimidation in order to stop having people uncover some kind of information. Like they wanted people to drop something, to drop it, to let it go. This creep. They didn't want someone to look further into something. Somebody here has secret feelings, emotions, or desires that an individual consciously or unconsciously keeps hidden from others, and sometimes even hidden from themselves. Somebody did not want you to be able to be you. It's giving the energy lever up. Somebody here was purposely trying to keep you apart from somebody or something that you wanted, or making you feel like you couldn't be yourself, and that they would be the only ones that would accept you. Either way, there's a warrant that has been issued, whether spiritually or physically, and this perpetrator who is riddled with STDs, is gonna have to pay up for trying to bind you, for trying to use your energy in order for them to continue living outside of their means. Universe. Tell me more for Libra. Setting you up. They were setting you up. They planned all of this ahead of time. Because they don't really care about you. They only care about what you're attached to, what you're able to do for them, what you're able to provide for them, what you're able to give them. You boosted their ego. That's exactly what this is. This is all trash. This whole group. The people who helped support the... There was one main culprit, but I feel like there was a group of people that supported this individual. They took advantage of your kindness. Universe. Please tell us more for Libra. 44 on the timer. They were purposely trying to make sure that you did not come together with something or someone. They were purposely trying to keep y'all apart. Keep you apart from something. Trying to stop you from following your destiny. From following your heart. Universe, tell us more for Libra. We have change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. This is all about change. Somebody here could not handle the change. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a father figure or a mother figure who set all of this up. They sent a Jezebel your way. We have intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. They wanted you disconnected from your intuition. They wanted you to question yourself. They never wanted you to have courage. They never wanted you to be brave. Universe, tell us more. We have limitless. They never wanted you to tap into your limitless energy. They wanted to limit you. Non-duality, trust, and grief. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluid at doing both. See, somebody wanted you disconnected from your duality. They wanted you stuck in your lower vibrations. They never wanted you to trust in your intuition. And this is somebody here that wanted you in a constant state of grief, in a constant state of feeling like you weren't good enough, that you weren't worthy enough, that you didn't have whatever you needed. They wanted you to feel like you weren't good enough. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. And we saw that icy person with the big nose. They never wanted you to have a heart. They use your own heart against you. But we have liberation. You have broken free. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe them anymore. You don't believe that they're coming from you anymore. No. Because these people were the ones who planted the seeds of doubt in you in the first place. And now they're pissed off that you're ignoring them. Universe, please tell us more for Libra. Yeah, they never wanted you to connect with yourself. That's what changed in this situation. The divine within you took over. It took over. And it bridged that connection between your heart, your soul, and your higher self. The one that they try to disconnect you from. They never wanted you to tap into your divine inheritance. They wanted to just siphon off of it. They didn't want you to believe in something greater. But it's like now you're seeing the world in new colors. You're seeing all of the beautiful possibilities. You're not seeing things in black and white anymore. Now that you're being guided by your own intuition and that you're trusting in yourself. Somebody wanted you to trust in them, that they had your best interests at sight. They wanted you to follow their lead without questioning their calls. But you have tapped into some kind of new knowledge here that you have allowed to grow within you, within your mind, to feed your soul, to feed your spirit. Whatever this new knowledge, this information that has been downloaded to you from the divine, from Source itself. I don't know, this is giving like a group or even a karmic family. that never wanted you to follow your calling. These are people who could have been shunned by the divine themselves for playing too many games. I don't know, it's given like a dark, corrupt group here that was trying to infect your mind, hoping that they can gain another one on their side. Whatever that means. The dark side. They never wanted you to find your heart. They never wanted you to go through that maze. They wanted you to feel like it was too good to be true and that it would be too much work, and that people like you would never achieve that. You'd never find it. You'd never be able to unlock it, but that's not the truth. You are limitless. They were trying to limit a limitless being because they didn't want to look at themselves in the mirror. They didn't want to look at themselves in the mirror. And that's why they want to claim it was all a misunderstanding. We did it because we loved you. Well, if you really love somebody, you would actually listen to what it is that they want. But instead, they just hardened your heart even more. Universe, please give us an affirmation for Libra. Things are going to work out in your favor. You have blessings upon blessings coming your way. Now that you've decided to heal and rest and leave this behind you and leave it with God. We have generosity and good things to come. Okay, see, you do have good things to come, and these people still want you to be generous to them. Universe, please give us an affirmation for Libra and whatever energy that is trying to distort Libra's final message. I return to you 1,000,000,000-fold. Go distort your own self, bitch, and leave Libra alone. Again with these double messages. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The one who gives me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call assholes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the assholes. Thank you, assholes, for playing your part in making me a better person. That's all they ended up doing. They only ended up making you rise even faster. Even higher. Congratulations, it seems like you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. Abundance is heading your way. Abundance is heading your way because you are limitless. You are tapping into your full potential. And these are, you know what the problem is? These are people who need to band together because they've given up on their own dreams, their own goals, their own wishes. These are people who feel like they can't. These are people who limited themselves. And that energy can be poisonous. Universe, please give us a final message for Libra. We have capacity to love 34. It takes courage to open up and heal areas of deep vulnerability. Each human individual is created with a profound longing to feel loved. Out of this need for love, you may exaggerate and parade your fascinating qualities, while masking your weaknesses or fears. If you are not committed to looking at those root issues, you will feel disconnected from your true self. Take a moment to look at how you are handling yourself. Are you being open and honest? Are you withdrawing from a situation? Are you masking a problem with some sort of avoidance tactic, such as shopping, drinking, or eating excessively? Are you holding grudges? When your heart is open, you will find that your actions tend to match your words. You rarely get offended. You are emotionally available. When your heart is open, you truly take responsibility for who you are and what your beliefs are. You love yourself more completely. Conflict resolves more easily, and you have a desire to live in harmony with others. Ganesha's trunk represents the ability to consider how you are perceiving the situation, which is significant in your spiritual growth. An elephant's trunk is an important appendage that is used in its day-to-day functioning. It serves to remove trees and other large obstacles, as well as more fiddly tasks, such as breaking open fruits to eat. An elephant has the capability to handle a range of tasks from minute ones to those requiring great strength. In this way, Ganesha's trunk is an emblem of his great intelligence and his extraordinary capacity for love. Rely on your own vast array of abilities to tackle your problems, and know that Ganesha is supporting you in this process. You are not alone. Whatever's happening, like I said, is divinely driven. The universe is in control. Sorry, I just noticed something on my OBS that I'm like, huh? But that's a me problem. Somebody here did not want you to have the capacity to love yourself. But that is what I have for y'all, Libra. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.